Eee. So, the Black Rocker Boy is here, and what's going on about? Yeah, that pole is for sale for $1,650. It's like a newer version of mine. It's actually a good price, but not much miles on it. Come on. There's an Nissan GTR. Let's catch up with it. Maybe I should make this as my. Maybe I should go through it, take a screenshot, then make it like Spicy does with all of his as my. What should I call it? Thumbnail. That's the word. So, but anyway, we're not on about Nissan GTRs. Maybe we'll go on to that another day. Oh, right. Apart from it being Sunday, that's why there's a load of bikers out. And I was just going to, we should have more 20 zones. Hang on, what? You got one about how the speed limit should always be raised, Matt. No, I'm talking about 20 zones here. The speed limit should be lowered in some areas, i.e. what I call heavy pedestrianised areas. Like here. Now, here is basically what you call uptown in Congleton. And to put it one way, all of this area is 30 miles an hour. It is Sunday, so there isn't that many people about. But even on Sunday, it's still fairly busy down there. Right? Because, let's put it this way, the parked cars here, pedestrians walking about and sort of walking across. And, really, I mean, there's no speed limit, it's just 30 miles an hour, I think. There's no signs for anything, so you presume it was 30. And the reason why I say it should be lowered to 20, it's got 4 exhausts. Well, I think the two twins. And like I said, the reason why it should be lowered to 20 is because you can't kill anyone then. You can't kill anyone. It's pretty much impossible to kill anyone at 20 miles an hour. You might get the odd rare case of 1%, maybe, or 0.5%, but it lowers that figure of 1 in 5 chance to sort of like 1 in like 100 chance of survival, like 1 in 100 chance of death. So, and like I said, just look for the right reason. If you look at the speed limit for the right reasons rather than the wrong ones, because I mean, do you remember me going on about one video where it's called No Man's Land in Tiverington, where basically it's all opened up so pedestrians can just walk out whenever they want. Pedestrians and cars and vehicles have the same usage. Now, there was an accident there not that long ago involving a find the article, I'll post it below, but it was on the internet which I found it, and basically, how much traffic? It's ridiculous. Basically, an elderly man, 70 years old, in a blue Toyota Aygo, crashed into a storefront, a brick storefront, and he had to be cut free because he's an elderly man. Honestly, the car was still intact. You could actually open the door because he's elderly. You couldn't get out. And then the people, and then I was like outraged saying, "Oh, you should be looking to 20 miles an hour." Well, it should, but not for that. He crashed into that that storefront after crashing into a white Toyota Aygo. Now, if he crashed into another vehicle beforehand, clearly, right, he was incapable of driving. So they're saying, oh, we should lower it because of... We should lower it to 20 miles an hour so accidents don't happen. No. So we don't have reduced accidents from cars. No, you should reduce it because that's a pedestrianised area, not because of the elderly man who's too incapable of driving. And let's be fair, he was either doing probably 20 miles an hour at a time or 120 miles an hour because elderly people are like that. They don't do in between, it's just that. It's just one or the other. If they manage to crash into one car before they crash into a building, they're clearly going too fast. Or clearly just not even concentrating at all. But then it takes me back to that point. It's if you lower it by 10 miles an hour, okay, you're still going to get speeders, but they won't speed as much because now the consequences if they get caught speeding is now greater. I.e., if they're doing 50 miles an hour in a 30 zone, you won't automatically lose your license. But if you now get caught doing 50 in a 20 zone, you will. It's just in the same way, same manner, really. So, like I said, you can lower the speed limit. It's not exactly going to stop speeding, but you'll reduce the amount of fatalities. Alright. So I'll see you guys later? Maybe. Alright. Bye bye, guys. Bye. Say bye bye to the camera. Bye bye. I don't know why I did that. So stupid.